Welcome to the Interactive Body Balance Radio Show for health and fitness tips.
Well, here we go. Welcome back to Interactive Body Balance Radio. I'm your host, Mike Dasick, and thanks for joining our show from all over this world. It is July 1st, 2023. It is Canada Day up here, just outside of Toronto, Canada, and we are having lots of fun so far, and we're going to have lots more fun later on. I know it's been some time. I know I wanted to do this more, but many of you know that I do a lot of work in the corporate world, and it has been really busy. They call it quarter end, half end, just finished on June 30th. Amazing time with that, and now it's time for some fun. Also working with lots of clients all over this world on their health and their fitness and all that great stuff. So it's been extremely busy and throwing all the kids, and well, here we go. Podcast, first time in a month and a half. So today, I want to give you some tips to get lean in 10 days. Why? I know summer's upon us. I know the hot weather. I think it's 27 out here in Ontario right now, in Whitby. That's 81 Fahrenheit for my American friends listening in. So it's warm and people want to get in their best shape for summer. And we still got 2-3 months of it left. So here are some tips to get lean in 10 days. I've done this. I went down myself in 10 days, 6 to 7 pounds of healthy weight. There's many ways to do this. As I always say, consult your physician, your primary care provider. Before you do anything, these are just general tips that have worked for me, worked for my clients, have worked in the literature, and I think you get where I'm going with this. So that's what I want to give, and I know you guys and girls love it. So that's why. Number 1, consume more protein in the morning. When you wake up, eat some protein. It could be, it's funny, I just had some beef sticks myself, around lunchtime here. But get some meat, some eggs if you can have. There's many sources of meat and protein. Some people get nuts for their protein. I know it contains some fats too. Protein in the morning is great. Your body uses more calories to metabolize protein. There's less of a blood sugar spike, especially when you just wake up. Protein, as you know, doesn't cause a massive spike like carbs, like bread would, or even a banana. It's crazy, right? It also makes you feel more full. There's satiety hormones, right, like leptin. So you don't eat as much. It's as simple as that. I'm looking at studies all the time. One study in women showed that increasing protein intake from 15 to 30% of total calories helped them eat 441 fewer calories per day. They also lost 11 pounds in just 12 weeks. Another study found increasing protein to 25% of total calories reduced late night snacking by half and obsessive thoughts about food by 60%. Another study. 2 groups of women were put on weight loss diets for 10 weeks. The group ate the same amount of calories but different amounts of protein. All the women in the study lost weight. However, the high protein group lost about half a kilo, over a pound more, and a larger percentage of body fat. Very helpful, folks, to eat protein in the morning, especially. I could give you so many reasons why. I know when I do it, and I don't do it enough, but when I do eat protein in the morning, I do notice my weight is down, and a lot of the other mechanisms and markers are down as well too. Second point, an 8-hour window. They call it time-restricted eating. They call it intermittent fasting. People have different names. This is why it works for some people, right? It gives your digestive tract more time to rest. So you eat for 8 hours. You have 16 hours of break time. Your body gets to process and eliminate the food. You're not always just continually and consistently eating. Like people eat 16 hours a day and only don't eat when they sleep. Reverse that. Also, you get into more fat burning zones, not just carbs. I find a lot of people when they eat 18 hours a day, they're always grabbing the carbs. More carbs, more carbs, more carbs. Just eat. Consistently eating. And the digestive tract never gets a rest. And they're only using carbs as fuel. They don't even tap into other sources of burning, potentially the fat burning zone, because they're always eating. Get in a smaller window, and I'm not going to lie to you as well. When you get into a window like that, folks, people tend to eat less than 8 hours compared to 16 hours, like eating from, I always say, 8 in the morning, right? A lot of people do this till 12 at night. They even late night snack, as opposed to eating at 10 in the morning till 6 and then stop eating. at 6 o'clock. Which brings me to my third point. Seco. Good old friend Lane Norton. Calories in, calories out. He loves that, and it's true. Some people talk about hormones for weight loss and how hormones act and your food's messengers. And when you eat your food, it provides directions to other hormones and chemicals in your body. It absolutely does. And there's a whole school of thought on that. But also calories in and calories out matter. So try dropping your calories by, say, 500 calories a day. So if you eat 2,400 calories a day and you drop it by 500, just for an example, it can be 400, goes down to 1,900 or 2,000 calories. Watching your caloric intake versus output will help you lose weight. This is old science. This is old news. This is known around the world. It's nothing. This is not like earth-shattering information. Monitor your calories, and if you eat less per day, right, then you burn. You'll lose weight. Seco, calories in, calories out. It's the old school way of doing it. It does work. Try it out. What you measure, you get results with. I'm in the business world. I measure everything, even my day. Let's forget about business measurements because we're blessed to do that. Last night I woke up and checked my Oura ring that measured all of my sleep data. I have a watch that I wear, right? I have a blood pressure monitor in my room. I have I got like thermal temperatures. I got like a lot of stuff, right? We got a lot of stuff. And I always say to someone, I get a lot of texts a day. Say it's 20 texts a day. Like, whatever is wrong. I don't feel this way, whatever, dizzy, I go, do you know your vitals? Yeah, what's your blood pressure? What's your heart rate? All that kind of stuff. It matters. Track it. The fourth one, this is a little more, it's very nuanced and it's very tricky. And you have to do this under the care of a professional. I still do. I coach a lot of athletes, MMA fighters and stuff. And if they need to lose weight, I had to lose weight. I used to do competitions for arm wrestling and karate, but you had to fall into a weight category. You were in a 150 to 165, 166 to 180. You get the point. But athletes do that too. So if you ever competed in anything and you fall into a weight category, this is important. So slashing sodium, right? Let's just say the body needs 2,300 milligrams per day. It'll survive on as low as 200, but let's just say people say 1,500 milligrams sodium per day. If you start cutting your salt intake, you guys are very smart on this call. You know what happens there, right? Sodium retains water. So, the less sodium you have, the less is going to be in your bloodstream in your body, and the less you're going to retain lower sodium, lower water retention. And we need water. We love water. I have 4 liters a day. Water's super important. You need it all the time. But if you cut some sodium and slow it down a bit, you don't have as much sodium in the body. And I'm well aware your body's smart and it can produce it on its own. And it says, oh, you're low here. We're going to give you more from other parts of your body. I get all that. But in general, for a 10-day period, if you want to cut back on your sodium to acceptable levels, not all of it, folks, you will have less water retention. And there you go. You can get the point. Less water means less weight. Right? So we've talked about water, talked about calories in, calories out. We talked about time restricted eating. We talked about the type of food you're eating, like protein, and more of it in the morning, right? There's some tips. You can go, let's just say you want to get ready for a vacation. You want to get ready for a fitness competition. You want to get ready. You just want to feel better. You want to lose some quick weight. Those are 4 good tips that will help you. I've got many more. And I know people on this call, they love it. I get these, what about a supplement, Mike? What about a supplement? Is there a quick supplement, right? Ephedra. I get these all the time, right? Cayenne pepper to, raise the body to your body temperature and the heat, and brown fat versus white fat. I get these all. I'm not getting into this on this call. Those are the people who text me. I give them a lot of information on that. And they're clients, right? They're amazing people. That's it. And it's almost, 10 minutes on that. Those are some tips. All right. Because we haven't done this in a little while, I think it's just going to give you the data. MikeDaciuk.com. MikeDaciuk.com. InteractiveBodyBalance.com. Right? The first book, The Transformation from Within. It's free on the website. Our second book, How to Restore Your Health. We give these away all the time. Some chapters are free on the website too. You can get them anywhere. Just go grab the book, folks. We're blessed to do what we do, and we want to share it with the world. Right? So that is some of the stuff. Instagram is Mike Daciuk. Facebook is Mike Daciuk or Interactive Body Balance. Twitter is my name. YouTube, same stuff. Just search us. Again, it's for you guys. It's for the team, right? We do this, and we're very lucky. People reach out from all over, and we're thankful, and we want to give back. it is July 1st. It is a Saturday. We're going to have a party tonight. We're going to a party. We're going to have fun. The kids are going to have fun. And kind of, my next point. I'm going to tell my kids every day. And they just finished school 2 days ago, right? Kids, you got to work hard. No substitute for hard work. Right? We just closed a very large deal in business. And it didn't look like it was going to happen, but we were consistent. We kept working hard. We worked all hours of the night, and it paid off. But you got to work hard. I tell my kids this every time. Have to do it, right? Number 2, you got to add value to the world. So whatever your skill set is, whatever you're good at, you got to add that value to the world because it needs it. It needs your special skill. Right? It needs your value because you're unique, and every one of you have a minimum of one gift, if not 2 or 3. Add it to the world. Number 3, help other people. Go to your way to pull out chairs, open doors, give up your time, help people. It's never the wrong thing to do. Help people. They need it. It feels good. It makes them feel good. And it's the world just works in a circular way like that. You throw a boomerang at it, comes back. Throw out good vibes to people. And number 4, what we're going to do right now, smile and have some fun. Go out and live life to the fullest. I said to my kids, we work really hard. We really do. Some 14, 16-hour days a lot of the time. 70-hour weeks, right? And you got to do the work, but you also got to play when you play. We're going on vacation soon. We're going to play. We deserve it. We've worked hard. We've done everything we just said. We've helped people. We donated to charities. We try to do our best to bring energy to the world. And I know many people know me on here, and that's what we do. But you also deserve to play. And you all do too. Go out and live life. Pitbull's got a song, right? Kids, listen to it. Don't let life live you. Live life. And I like that one. All right. Live with passion, live with purpose, live with intent. Go out and make it happen. If you like this, drop us a line and say you appreciate it. We do this for you. We'll talk to you guys real soon.